Hello everyone, Casper B12 here, back with another stream, and and so this is my first stream with my brand new monitor I got for Christmas, and if you can hear me fine, then that's good. If not, then I may as well need to check out my own stream. I know it's just okay. Then mute myself. Okay, you can hear me. That's good. Oh, wait, there's no one watching. Never mind. Wait, is this? Yeah, it's public. So yeah, it's like this is kind of a normal stream, but it but we may as well drive back to 2022 and see what I have improved from January 2022 to December of 2022. Shall we? Yeah. Hello. Yes. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Let me just open up screen. Yeah. So let's start with the channel. Down we go. And my first ever video of 2022 is the engine roll call rock and roll version. And this is where I had my old MacBook. Well, not the old slow one I had back in 2020. I mean like old as in my previous faster one, but it only has 200 gigabytes of disk space. So yeah. Then we have Percy's ploy with using the baked AGS scripted models and the branch line crew diesel model. And next up we have the Can You Spare a Coach by audio by shit. How do I forget? Piece of Jakey, yeah. How did I forget? I'm a. No. Oh, there it is. A piece of J, VA. That's good. Next up is a Train's Thomas Sander parody, number 27. I haven't done a Thomas Sander parody in a while, so please comment if I should do another Thomas Sander parody. My last one was with using Adam's OCs, aka Agent Andrew's OCs, and let me just find it. It's been a while. There it is. So yeah, I'm stuck with 39 and just one number away from number 40. So anyway, keeping forward, here we have the second bird truck adaptation of 2022, and my first video to got a it made for kids strike until I had to re-upload it. Re-upload it. So yeah, this video has a little bit of fun history to it. So as in the description, it says I had to re-upload it because YouTube removed the comments from the video, and the original quality of the video was 1.80 HP, which how as it should be. Stupid app. Yeah, the quality was originally 180, of course, but then I had to unfortunately re-upload it, which made it go to 720p quality, which sucks. And the viewers are not very low, but I'm okay with that. And I got some of the comments back. So yeah, this was my very first video to get a It's for Kids strike, which sucks. Anyway, next up is the engine roll call by Headmaster Hastings, and also my most viewed video. No kidding, popular. See, engine roll call at the very top. I don't know why engine roll call's video gets so many views. Let's see. Hmm. Hey there, I have a question. Have you heard about the Titanic? Yeah, I know about the Titanic. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, Morgan. Hello. Yeah, this is definitely normal. I can hear your video. That's good. FBI, open up. Just kidding. Anyways, hello. Hello. I can hear, but I don't hear the video quality. Oh, that. Oh, yeah. Probably because I muted or something else. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yeah. All right. Next up is another Thomas Standard parody using Nate, aka Strongly Studios OCs. And next up, we have another piece of Jakey audio remake of Thomas and Percy Sell Chocolate. We're selling chocolate. Yeah, and this is also the last time I'll be. And this is also the last video I use Farquhar Season 1 Thomas. I'm still updated, but it's not public yet. And next up, we have my two first review videos. That being the All Engines Go stuff, and I still have them with one more addition to the family. Give me a moment. Yeah. All right. I need to open up my other cam. You can see. Yep. Hi. Yeah. Unfortunately, my monitor does not have a camera, so I have to use my MacBook camera. I may plan on getting a webcam so I can put on my monitor. Oh wait, that's not my Mac. But anyway, so this is my All Engines Go James, and probably my favorite All Engines Go Take Along merch. And the review I did was actually inspired by a Rosie fan YouTuber called Rosie the Cutie 1995, and this model is really good. I like it, and I like the details. I like the details on it. It's actually real cool, and I'm sorry if I keep looking to my left. Anyway, next up is someone that I actually forgot was in the CGI Thomas. That's real stupid. But anyway, here is Carly. Carly, and honestly, not a fan of her as a road crane, a vehicle, rail, and which is cool. But anyway, and last up is the last one that I got back in November or December is I'll just go Gordon. And Gordon, no, I like Gordon, but I admit he had a little bit of wasted potential. Like for example, his buffers are not painted. Neither are his back buffers, tender buffers. I mean, and that's about it. Other than that, it's a real good model. Yeah, another one of my favorites alongside James. Look at these two boys. All right. Hold up. I'll be right back. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I think I figured out why you can't hear the video quality. It's because I'm using my microphone. Before I don't usually use a microphone, but now I do. Let me just turn on camera again, see if you can see it. I just remove. Yep, this is my camera I use, not for singing. Uh, yeah, okay, now I'm really close to the camera, so I'm sorry if I butchered your eardrums. I'm still adjusting, though. Anyway, back to topic. Anyway, back to videos. Next up is next up is my first trains video with my my laptop that I got for my 2022 birthday, or a little or a bit early birthday, but you know what I mean. And this is the first video I used the updated NG's rolling stock pack, and I could not be happier to finally be using bogey coaches. And next video is the Henry What You're Doing video, again by Piece of Jakey. And this was done using the first time I'm using the Ravenshire Thomas. This is the free Thomas, and I can't wait for the updated version. And next up is my also, all right, before I continue, I may as well talk about the history with. I may as well talk about my new MacBook. So yeah, it's awesome. It has 1 terabyte. It runs cool. However, also, it has one flaw, and that's when I put like trains, engines or buildings on the track. The game freezes. Like for instance, when I open up the train thing, I can't move. Even when I change the settings, the game freezes, and I have to like close it and reopen it again. So if you see my other stream, I have to zoom out to the map and to do the select engine stuff. So yeah, that's one thing. But other than that, I was able to get used to it. Next up is the Picnic Express, a Sodor Island fan site audio adaptation. Oh, and I'm really proud of this one. And next up is a Thomas Sander parodies with me and Brad. And next up is my Enterprising Engine remake storybooks. Yeah, which I did them individually, and then I combined all of them into one book at the end. And I also did a Thomas Sander parody number 30, and Thomas, you're the leader. Yep. And then we have Gordon's Trucks, my very first CGI remake with CGI sound effects and music and stuff. Then we have the Thomas Sander Vine's parody number 31 with me, with the updated Alfred model, which had permission to reskin until he updated it again for Christmas. But I'll get to that at the moment. Next up is my Top Gear parody, which is the last one, the only one I did in. Wait, is it? Yeah, it is the only Top Gear parody I did for 2022. Yeah, I've kind of run out of Top Gear parodies to do. There we have a Thomas Sander parody number 32, and here we have a Thomas and Gordon remake using Tomy models, which is real cool. By the London Bridge site. Next up, we have On Schedule, Barbarian Truck Stories in 06 models. Then we have another Thomas Sander parody with me and some other OCs. Yep, with Ruby Star OC, Nate OC, Brandon, Andre, Victor, Dwayne, Jan, and Lily. Yeah, and right after that is my very first Roblox video. It was short, but I admit it is cool. And before I got Roblox, I was a bit like, Roblox seems like a waste of time. And that's how I felt back in 2021, no joke. Yeah, I thought it was kind of a waste of time. Everyone's playing it, I always wonder why. So one day I decided to download it, and I played Blue Giant Friend, and it was actually real fun. My friends helped me with a few stuff, and I was able to get the hang of it. And that's where I am right now. Or until we get to the next up is a Thomas Sander parody with Nato Seas once again. Then we have a Hitera remake of season episodes Squeak Round and Roll, written by Mark Seal, using once again the TTT 2010 model Mercado. Next up is The Adventures of Steam. Hmm, The Adventures of Steam, which this video is actually inspired by one of Ricardo's videos, the sort of the Island of Sodor video with the RWS models, and this is actually a video testing out some of his models, which you may have seen on the Iron on the what's it called? Yeah, the Ironclad and Steam site. Then we have another Thomas Standard parody with Miles C, Chandler, and Karloff. Now, Karloff is the pannier on the right. Is actually based on the Dean Forest pannier tank, who works at the Dean Forest Railway. And next up is the Good Old Days, another video that got copyright for kids, which sucks. Oh, and this video also got copyright for kids, which sucks greatly. Yeah, and this is the first and I believe only video where you testing out the Horric Enterprise at Thomas. And truth be told, I'm not really a fan of the Horric Enterprise at Thomas. I don't know why, but it just no. I mean, no offense, absolutely. Oh, and the Good Old Days is also the last video I used the Soda Workshop Gordon model until TSI released him. Released Gordon a few months later, 2 months later to be specific. Then we have Thomas Sander with Cartoon Drain OC. I otherwise Thomas the video. Another Roblox test, another Bird Truck Story adaptation, Scott Passengers, Tally Flynn. Yep. Some of my OCs getting overhauled, and my OCs got overhauled again. Get the updated release the models. Then we have and here I have my last 2 Thomas Standard parodies. They're good. And next up is my first original story of 2022. My last one was in 2021 called if I can find it, Ralph's Run to Victorstown. And I was actually thinking back to that episode. What's that? Anyway, where was I? Right. Yeah, then we have Long Day Out, which is inspired by the Rough Day Out, and I'm actually planning to do a sequel. And then here you have an Old Iron remake. I'm very proud of. And then we have the video testing out some of the new TSI models, including the marvelous Gordon model, which ironically I was able to make the video quick in just the same day it was released, the 7th of July. Is it? Yep, 7th of July. Great. Then we have Wilbert's Way, which is me testing out the Scruffy model from TSI. And then here we have this is also the first. Wilbert's Way is also the first video I made in England. Yeah, for those who don't know, I went on vacation to England. So I went on summer vacation to England, so I can see some stuff that I wasn't able to see in England, such as the Bluebell Railway, Drayton Manor, Typhoon Railway, etc. However, I was only able to visit 2, that being the Bluebell Railway and the Drayton Manor. I was planning to go to the Typhoon Railway for the Arctic Extravaganza, but I was very late to get tickets, and where I lived in England was 5 hours away to Wales, so I was also not able to do that. However, I am planning to go to the Typhoon Railway this year for the Audrey Extravaganza. Now, for those who don't know, the Typhoon Railway has announced that they're going to do a third Audrey Extravaganza this year on July 22nd to July 23rd. Yeah, tickets are not on sale yet, but keep an eye out. Oh yeah, and this is also the video that inspired me to do the Tally Flynn video. Next up is my 7K subscriber special video, Edward's Exploit. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah. And I'm really proud of this remake. I love it. Next up is another Bird Truck story by Bird Truck story called Murdoch Whistle, which I'm also very proud of. Yep, and next up, and my final video of the summer vacation 2022 summer vacation video is my first Joey Turner adaptation called James's Worst Nightmare, and I am planning to do the sequel, that being Duncan's Worst Nightmare. But I say in the description that if this reaches 1K likes, then I'll adapt Duncan's Worst Nightmare. So please do it. Oh, and Joey Turner also commented it, and I pinned it, which is good. Next up is my very first full Roblox remake, and Roblox remake of an episode, The Better View for Gordon, and this is and admittedly, and before anyone else, my friends did tell me about the Speedy Skip stuff, but I'll admit I think he did go over, and some people are not forgiving, and blah 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 blah. And I'm actually very proud of how this turned out. All right, next up is Henry Gets the Express, a CGI episode remake, which I'm very proud of. And the next 4 videos are all Halloween episodes. Well, 2 of them are remakes, and 2 of them are adaptations. First up is Ghost Train. The second being A Fight for the Twins, written by the Berry Truck. The third being Haunted Henry. And the fourth, and my favorite Halloween video, no surprise, is The Wandering Coach. And the owner of the video, 22 Tesla, also commented on it, and I pinned it, and I'm very happy. Yeah, and next up is a streak of blue, my a Berry Truck episode, and I'm also very happy of this adaptation. I really enjoyed it. And this is also the first time I'm using smoke transparent effects, if you know what I mean, like screenshot editing stuff. And next up is my remastered version of the Henry C's Red, because back in 2020 when I had my crappy slow laptop, I made a Henry C's with the Sodor Workshop's Henry reskin. But but one day Jan thought I should remaster it, and so this video using Rakan's updated Henry. Next up is my kind of MLP spin-off episode video with Twilight and Rainbow Dash flying up into the sky with the parody song "I'm a Barbie Girl" called "I'm a Pony Girl." Oh, there it is. Yep, and they find out they're on the South Island of Sodor, and here we have the Brass Thomas, and my first time using it. And next up is another Hitler remake, Edward the Great, Amy Grant, and also the first video using Far Cry Project's Edward model, which I think is really good, and I think it works for Hitler Edward. Next up is and I was unfortunately not able to do a Christmas remake or adaptation for December, so I apologize for that. But I only did one for December, but I think it turned out all right. Gordon goes foreign, and also the someone first video to use some realistic sound effects and stuff, and hard drum music with a few exceptions. And my last two videos are from this year. Next up is The Magical Friendship Grows, an MLP song. Uh, and my latest one, Thomas's Trick, a Berry Trick story, which is which if anyone wonders where I got the Henry with square buffers, well, a friend of mine called Mid Josh made it for me. Let me just go to there. Mid Josh, yeah, him. Yeah, he's a very good friend of mine, and he made a lot of good mesh edits and good headlamp codes. And the Thomas model is from the Sunk Scrapyard site. Sunk Scrap Shop. I mean, go down and here is the season one Thomas. So yeah, that's where I am right now, and I think I've improved. Hey, what's this on Discord? End of the line. Friends. Okay. Oh, Ricardo sent me a video to watch or react on stream. I don't know what, but I'm sure. I forgot how to keep showing my screen anyway. Anyway, let's properly react, and you can see the screen. And I don't know if this music is copyrighted or not. It doesn't say in the description, but anyway, let's see. For the last 3 years since my YouTube debut as Tidmouth Sheds, Thomas the Tank Engine in Train has been filmed with Orange Trains 2006. But from September, October will come a new look and a new series with Trains 2009 being filmed both in 4:3 and 16:9. Here is now a look back on the best moments and remakes filmed in Trains, with memories old and new. It's been a fun but hard and tearful and even stressful era that I shall never forget. You have MST Noodle. Oh, it really is now the end of the line. Yeah, wow. Wow, here, a bunch of old SI3D content that Richard Jordan made but was never released. Uh, or unless you count a remake of Thomas's Fish. Thomas and the Fish. Yeah, the Thomas and the Trucks. Nice. Yeah, Thomas and the Old Mine. Dirty Object. Oh, down the Mine. Flying Kipper. Whoa! And here you have Percy runs away. What? And here we have tenders and turntables, and we have whistles and sneezes. Season 2 episode. Cole. You have Cal. Oh, Trevor. Oh, you have Old Iron. Nice transition. Transition. Whoa, wait. Oh, go back. Hold up. Is that an actual? Is that an actual mesh? Is that an actual model? Like, it's very low quality, and but that looks like it's a driver is attached. It's now Richard Jordan or whoever meshed it the Edward model added in the Edward. What's not free notifications? Okay, this is real interesting. Oh shit! Why did I skip it? Oh, here you have Dr. Destroyer, Percy and Harold. Thomas runs away. The runaway, I mean. Hey, you have Devious Diesel, Ducks and Diesels. Oh, a close shave. Uh, Break van. Thomas comes to breakfast. Daisy. Oh, Percy's predicament. The Diesel. Wrong road. Edward's exploit. Ghost train. Woolly bear. A bunch of original stories. Oh, is that Rosie? Huh? Is that meant to be Rosie? And there's that Percy's promise. You have no time for trouble. Yeah, Gordon, the famous visitor. Here I have Donald's duck. Donald's duck. Thomas gets bumped. And Thomas Percy and the Dragon, written by Andrew Brenner. Oh, yeah. Diesel does it again. Henry's Forest. What? Muns and Leaves. No joke. Night Train. Night Train. Thomas's Promise. Magic Railroad. Okay. Well, goodbye, Diesel. Oh, here we have James the Diesel story. Yeah. Fire engine. Well, Gordon the high speed engine. Sarandel. Missing coach. Oh, National Railway Museum. Thomas. Well, a triple header. Nice. Well, trucks. Duke the Lost Engine. Yeah, Smudger. He rode lovely and often came off the rails. Last end out. Oh, Thomas. It's Thomas in a special letter. And Tom. Oh no, he's dead. Here's the big turntable with a lot of empty spaces. This could have been. Am I nitpicking? Yeah, I am. Oh, Mrs. Oh, the Christmas tree. No, this is Thomas and the Christmas tree. Nice. Yeah, Mrs. Kennedy's Christmas. No, wait, this is Thomas and Percy's Christmas Adventure. And I'm guessing this is where we are right now. Yep. Edit the comment after all the. This is real nice. Video. Yep. Yes, please. That will do. Hello, Dwight. Okay. Okay. Let me just invite two people if I can. Oh, wow, that was a very good video, I admit. Yeah, it's a bit of low quality, which it's kind of hard to see, but other than that minor nitpick, it's very good. Yeah, all right. Here's my first guess.
I gotta go. Dad, I gotta get some milk. Dad, we got milk. We need some more milk. Dad, there's milk downstairs in the fridge. We got milk. I'll be right back.
Wait.
Dad.
Yes.
Mm, hello, and here our second guest, Ricardo.
Hello, what's up?
Uh,
Hello.
Nothing much.
What do you think of that video?
It was a real nostalgia trip.
Indeed. Cal
Yeah,
Walker made that video, and that's why it's low quality and the old things.
yeah,
And about that scene of Old Iron, I think it was a model that Richard Jordan made, though it never came to release. Yeah, the one
the
with the
rope.
rope. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Hmm. Someone should make a mesh edit of Edward right now.
Right now, bro.
And there's a whole lot of other stuff that I see in this video. Like I saw there's Thomas with the National Railway Museum headboard, and it's using the current Thomas model.
Well, not it's not the current Thomas model, or oh yes it is, because it has the lamp on.
Yeah, it's the lamp, the whistle, and yeah,
Actually, there was a version without without that lamp. I think it was version 4 that was never released.
Yeah, it
oh
was.
yeah, oh yeah,
Also, I
and there
made a
was that.
replica of that.
Yeah,
May
I think
can I
J50
show?
did it.
Yes, I did a made a replica of Thomas version 4. It's not it's not the exact one as the original, but the but you get the idea when you see it.
It's
Yeah,
good.
Can I show it?
okay, sure.
It's good
Okay,
enough to be
hang on, let me
accurate.
put my screen on.
All right, close mine, open yours.
There it
Oh,
is.
Nice.
it's nostalgic Percy. Oh, Gordon too.
A
Yay.
lot of things I had to modify a lot of things here. Well, first of all was the front coupler. Well, the couplers, lamp irons. Also, the splasher was a little bit more higher than the last version. Even the side rods, and
Yeah,
of course
the
the color
coal.
as well. What do you think?
Sweet.
It looks, I really like it. Now let's move on to Percy.
Sure. Hang on. Let me move it forward because it's too close over there.
It's
Mm,
my boy James.
There we go.
yeah, and I feel like I've seen this Percy in Sodor Dark Times.
Yep, that was version 4.
Oh wait, there was a version for Percy.
Hmm?
There was a version for Percy. This is news.
Yeah. Well, apparently this version of Percy yes, it did appear in Sodor Dark Times. It was another version that was never released, or at least, oh well, that's what I think. And apparently is lower like the version 1 that lower than this one, believe me.
Ah,
Yeah, I see difference. Yeah, oh yeah, and I recall. I also think I see that you got yourself the version one of the 9462 reskin from NWR 3D site.
Oh, which version? Oh yeah, that reskin I did, right? You saw it?
Oh no, the replica reskin.
Yeah. Hang on. I actually repainted the actual model. There we go.
That looks that looks real cool. That was real cool. Yeah, also, did you know that there was actually a version one of the Furnace Edward reskin?
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I
Uh,
remember. Hang on,
yeah,
let me search for it.
yeah, not version one Edward as in with the version one model. I mean version one as in with the current with the modern '06 Edward, but with a it's basically the Furnace Edward, but it's not with yeah, that one.
Hang on, this is the one we had never mind. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, this one has cleaner version. That's why.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
not weathered.
Yeah, and I also know that NWR 3D also made a Palmerston Welsh Pony and Sir Hayden model reskins, but they were released at one point, but now they're not on the site anymore.
Well, their links seem to be lost or private for some reason.
Yeah, I was able to get the Sir Hayden reskin.
Really?
Sweet.
Yeah, they just open up.
That's sweet. You know,
Rain the
the
chords.
the 2006 style models is a. There's already a lot of people were talking about all sorts of things about the 2006 models.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, it's so Hayden.
Wow.
this is the Sir
Fancy.
Hayden model. And it's real good. And yes, I AVS scripted it, as I do with all '06 models.
Wow. You were lucky. Not so
Yeah,
many people managed to get this.
yeah, it's a real shame.
Hey, uh, wait a m- hang on. I'm going to put something here.
I have the version 1 NWR.
Nice. You are really
The,
useful.
yep. Oh, and there's the. Wait, is that the one from the SI3D Cons Discord server?
Yeah.
It looks nice. Bless you. That was his
Yep.
name.
Yes, it is. Though I, though remember that I was the one who made the bogey from the original version one.
Yeah.
Well, I slightly edited to be accurate to the original one. That's why it looks that's why the servers look a little bit lower than the original one. Compare this with the one in the screenshot.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Also, turns out that this version of Edward that appear in Sodor Dark Times is actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, version 4 as well.
A lot of version 4s.
This this Edward.
Well, I actually can see the difference. The crank pins are not colored with the wheels, it's silver.
Ah.
Let, Yep, there we go. Well, more like the side rods are different than the original one, and the boiler is a little, and the boiler is also different too.
Yeah, I can see the version 4 one is a bit fatter, if that's the right word to use.
It's chunky.
Well, more like arch. I think I like this version as well with this one too.
Yep.
Somebody
But
asked for clean
something that I don't like is that I just uploaded a video yesterday and then it got copyright claim, but the music was cover.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, didn't it in the description say that it was by Jesse Ortiz?
The music is by Jesse Ortiz. It's
Well,
just
not really. He's actually a cover made by Jesse Ortiz.
Oh, it's a music cover. Yeah, you guess
Yeah,
that makes sense.
we can we watch it here at least?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, and I was able to catch most of the references.
I remembered a
Okay,
lot of the
let me.
references.
Okay.
I will be right back, gents.
So so you catch some of the references that were in the video?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, oh, stop! That's one reference I noticed. It's from one of NWR 1991's videos that he made.
But the first one was from TTT Nostalgic from Thomas the Tank Engine, the Nostalgic Years, a YouTuber who did Thomas videos.
Oh, oh, okay.
Well, well, now you sure. Well, I guess you didn't watch it.
Mm.
This is one of the.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. This is the intro, I
Yep,
think.
yep, it is, and this is one of the promos.
Yeah.
Oh, an old remake of Henry C's Red.
Henry C's Brad. Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, I instantly noticed because of the hill, the color, the coaches and stuff.
Two scenes of It's Great to Be an Angel music video from the same YouTuber.
Yep.
Oh, and one of Richard Jordan's screenshots reference.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, yep. And
Old
there's
pasture,
another remake reference.
old pastures.
Yep.
Pierce and Special Funnel by Richard Jordan.
Yep. It's the test animation. Well, I wonder.
Oh, here comes the best one.
Yep. Oh, the cousin Stewie.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. And oh,
Engines are paid.
yep.
And this is fundraising engine.
The little western. Yep. Oh, oh, and Bill and Ben find some coaches. I remember you remade that video once.
Yep. But there was also, but the other one that was, oh, and this is another remake too. From the same music video. It's great to be an engine.
Yep.
There was also a little, there was also a short scene of remake of Eagle, the dark side of Eagle, the red engine.
Okay, that's real cool.
It was here. You see?
Yeah, I see.
Okej. Dobra, dalej z kolegami.
Yeah, for the for the same remake.
Okay?
Sorry about that. That was my dad.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that was a really great video. It's a shame that I got copyright strikes.
I know. To be honest, copyright sucks a lot.
Yeah. It
But
does.
if I break the rules, I won't get monetized for it. You're lucky that your
Yeah,
channel
well, we all,
doesn't.
yeah. We all make sacrifices. I mean, my first video 2023, I used a copyright music from MLP, but I didn't get a strike, just a warning, I think.
Well, as long as it doesn't affect the channel, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Also,
that
I'm
happens when
actually
you
really,
apply for monet. Sorry.
no, yeah. Oh, what happens if I don't? Well, I actually don't know. I actually won't know. Yeah, I know that if I use copyright music and such, that my video will get demonetized. And so for those wondering, yes, I do monetize my videos.
Your videos does monetize?
Yeah, it helps my family.
Oh. Oh, well, that makes sense. Just be careful. Just be careful and hope you don't get. I hope they don't take you away the monetization from your channel.
Don't worry, I'll be careful. Also, speaking of, also while we're on the topic of old SF3D content, I'm actually really hoping someone will make old version of the Scarlowy engines.
Really?
Yeah. Let me just find. There it is. Scarlowy 123. Oh, share screen. No. So let me just go down. Oh, that's a bit too down. There it is. Sir Handel and Peter Sam. These are what the
Ooh.
yeah. These are what they used to look like. Yeah, look at
I
their
would call these.
nameplates.
Sorry, but may I say I will call these beta versions because these were made before the official ones.
Yeah, and look at the whistles. And yeah, and their nameplates are so big and bold.
Do tell.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go to. Oh, yeah, and I think this video they updated. Someone updated the Scarloy, Peter, Sam, and Sir Handel.
I guess
I
this was
think.
back then when the route was being made.
Yeah. Oh, and there's Scarloy. Here's like a better view of Scarloy. Look at the whistle and the bogey. Yeah. And where is the Peter sound? There it is.
Yep, that's the remake.
Yeah.
I remake once again.
Yeah. However, there's one difference with the Peter sound that wasn't in the final. Look at his whistle. In the final version, it's more of a stick, but here it looks like an actual whistle. If I can zoom in.
Yep. Yeah, it does look different now. And the number
Yep.
and nameplate looks more accurate now.
Yep. And then we have a better view for Scarlowy of the version 1 Scarlowy, and I think it looks good. I like it.
I never knew that Peter Sands funnel actually shake with a bogey.
Yeah, neither was I. Wait,
Well,
Wilbur
too
here.
small to realize.
Yeah.
Wilbert near Arsdale.
Yeah. Wilbur. Wait. Is it just me or is this running board white? It kind of looks like to me.
It is. It is. Look.
Yeah, I see. Wait, didn't I see a mesh edit of it in Discord somewhere?
I don't. I think there was one, but I'm not sure.
I swear I've seen one in what's this mesh edits.
I think there's a new replica of JH55,000 snowplow in a website somewhere.
Yeah, maybe. So, fine. Well, let's see what the Arsdale engine look like. I think they look normal, even for version 1 models.
I want.
Oh,
mm,
look at Bert's face. I think that's his first face.
Yeah, it's the one that they put in on the model before they made the face packs.
Yeah. And let's see. Is there? So I noticed that a lot of people, I noticed a lot of good O6 stuff are going on around. So why don't we take a break from O6 and focus on O9 for a little while?
Of course.
Yes, we have the version 1, the Baked Thomas, and looks like the final one of looks of it. You have Annie Clarabelle as well. They're they look different from the final versions. They look more brown than orange, like in their final models.
Something tells me that this is another version made by someone else.
Yeah, is it Sionic? The guy who made 2010, 2012 models.
I'm not sure.
Mhm. And the coaches look the same as the final ones. There's one more that I'm curious. Like this '06 Henry, like this looks kind of different to me, and I'm not the first one to point that out. I say that because, well, yeah, his bogey looks a bit different, I think, and the color as well.
Actually, is the whole model.
Yeah, the whole model. It looks like Richard Jordan updated the '06 Henry before he or someone else baked it into '09.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
Though it's very shocking to see these kinds of models in Richard Jordan's videos. And something that surprises me is that he doesn't even remember if he released them or not.
Wow. Guess you learn
And
something
of
new
course
every
there's
day.
that and of course there's that new O6 breakdown train as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and
It was
I'm
seen
noticing
in
some
Hmm?
different with the '09 Gordon. His smoke, you see, his smoke is not like Thomas's. It's the old '06 smoke until it got updated with the current one.
more like is the old smokes they it's more like the old smoke they used on Gordon before the new smoke effect.
Yeah.
Mm. Also about that you saw earlier, those two angels in the music video, angels of those are actually from the Angels of Eight. It
Really?
says, yeah, it's basically a spin-off of Thomas and Friends. The characters are so nearly similar to the original ones, so you can literally guess who they are related to.
Yes, I possibly can. That's why. Oh wait, what's this? This is, I think, Thomas version 2. I think it is because his whistle is thin. In
More like
not
I think it's version 3
there it
because the
is.
whistle. Yep. Actually, I think this is version 3 because it has the whistle that was used in version 1 and and of course the couplers look more modern, although the real one looks well is from the version 1. Well,
Yeah,
version 2 I mean. So I think this is version 3 and the one I made is version 4.
yeah. But I noticed in this Thomas, he doesn't have couplings at the back, only the hook.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think this is version 2. I mean version 3, my bad.
Yeah. Oh, there's the version 4 or 2 Percy.
Yep.
I can tell. And wow, just look at a Percy and seeing how big Percy is and how small the wheels are.
Indeed. And the side rods look different too.
Yeah,
Because it's not only the wheels, it's actually the whole bogey different.
yeah, and
And as
up
well,
and
sorry.
no, it's okay.
And James's bogey is also different too.
Yeah, I can see the crank pins are silver, not black.
Well, not only the crampings, more like the whole side rod is different.
Yeah, and there's the Edward that you also showed me in Wade earlier. And is it just me or the lamp irons look a bit thicker.
Are they?
I mean, they look like it to me. So is the brake pipe.
No. No, they're actually the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only the screen that makes it look different.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, and I also noticed another version of Thomas, like in the final attack during the final scene in the portrait. Uh, that being this Thomas. Look at the whistle.
Yep, that's version 4, the one I replicate.
Really? Wait, hold up. I remember
Well,
that in the Dean Forest Works Discord server, they released a mesh edit of that Thomas.
really? I
Yeah, let me
I
just.
never I don't think I saw that.
Yeah, it's in Discord exclusives in the Dean Forest server. Are you in that server?
Yep, I am there. So, Discord exclusives?
I believe it. Yeah, it wasn't exclusives. It's just a bit. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it was released on the second of August.
The one in the date 8/2/2022.
Yeah,
Let me check.
02/08 slash. Yeah, that one.
Okay, hi. Let me take a look on it and okay, let me take a look on it. Well, I must admit, Sodor Island 3D really have a lot of variety of Trains Thomas models, don't you think?
Yeah, especially the scrap versions like that we see a few times,
More
like
like
in this show.
destroyed versions.
Yeah, destroyed. Yeah, like we have a destroyed Knapford, a destroyed Thomas, a destroyed Edward, and what looks like a coach. Let's check the other frames. Oh no, that's a Bigton crane. And James's tender is not weathered.
Well, that's odd. Also, about do you remember that reskin of Henry C's Red?
Yeah, I remember that very well.
Well, apparently the tender that came with it is has a very different color scheme compared to the Sodor Island 3D one.
Oh yeah, I did notice that. Let me change the screens. Oh, or you can do it.
I can show it here. Can I show it?
Yeah, yeah. It's yes, and it's not just the Henry sees red Henry reskin. It's also the old Henry and new Henry color. I mean, the old Henry color, green color is different. While the new one is also like a brighter green, and this Henry sees red is more of a
An accurate green.
yeah. It's real. I don't know which green I prefer.
I don't know. Well, I think I would go with this one. For the one from Henry C's Red. I
Yeah.
think I think the guy Hooray for Oliver, also known, or I think it was known as the Fat Hat, risking the Solar 3D Henry with those new colors. And if I'm not mistaken, they came. If I either they come from Percy or Oliver.
Or duck.
No, because he no because that's a was a very different model.
Oh yeah.
Nope, it didn't keep
Oh,
from
yeah.
Duck.
It is a different green.
Exactly. Yep, it came from. Yep, I believe it came from Percy. Though the red, I think it came from either from the same color red that was used for Thomas, Edward, and Gordon. Well, more like just
Yeah.
for Thomas and Edward.
Mm. Though, to be honest, in my honest opinion, I just. Oh, first,
So
let's
this is the
see.
recreation then.
Yeah.
No, the bogey. No, the bogey is the. Though it has the bogey of the current one.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that. So when I downloaded, I changed it into the version 1 bogey.
Oh, and here's a
Actually,
newer version of Gordon and Edward as well.
oh yeah. Oh yeah, from the SI3D Reborn site or server.
Yeah, this. Yeah,
Yeah.
from yes server.
Yeah. I admit Gordon number 4 does look a bit big,
Yeah,
but
compared to the old one.
the old one. Yeah, also, honestly, when I first downloaded the 06 Edward, I didn't really see a difference with that one and the original one until I had to check the colors with paint with a GIMP, and I see that there are just a slight different shade, and the number is different as well.
Okay, let me. Okay, let's see how. Okay, let's see the differences. Okay, as far as I can see, and I'm not mistaken, is the color, the yellow surrounding in the windows,
Yeah,
and of course the number on the tender.
yeah. Yep. Yeah. I speak on that side. I was gonna say that I think I prefer the new colors from the SFRD Reborn server, like the green for Doc, Oliver, Percy, and Henry, which they released not too long ago. In fact, I made myself the Henry reskin before the owner, Smokey, uh, made it himself.
What model you say?
Uh, the O6 reskins from the SF3D Reborn server.
Oh, okay.
That's just my opinion. Also, oh yeah, and I've also been seeing some people mesh editing O9 models to make them look O6 style. Like someone did Percy,
Yeah. Can
and
you?
one of my friends did Gordon. However, he forgot to make the face flat. It still has that 3D nose.
Really?
Yeah, one of my friends, Mid Josh, made it Gordon. Let me just open screen. Get the tender.
I see it. Ooh, I see it now.
Yeah, yeah, Jaime, looks cool. Yeah, how there are some modifications I had to do. For example, he forgot to reskin the side rods. I had to do it myself with Gimp. It wasn't hard, and I think the face needs to be flattened. I don't like. I don't know why, but seeing some engines with a 3D nose, I mean, it looks good in some cases, but I don't think it works for the this Gordon.
Well, it works for the 2009 model, but not for the '06 style.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Hmm. Yeah, also, I've also and took a little experiment with the '09 models and tried to make their crankpins in color. For example, let me get my '09 Thomas. Yeah, I have a lot of Thomases.
You do have a lot. Same with me.
Yeah, I see.
No, no really. I have a tons of them, including some MST and auto models.
Yeah. Now here's so anyway, here's a reskin of Thomas's bogey. The only bit different is the crankpin. It's now silver. It's now blue. Yeah.
Suits it
Next
better.
up, yeah, yeah. Next up is Edward. Oh, that's not the V2. There it is. Yeah, then we have Henry. I also have a bunch of Henrys.
We all have one of one.
Yeah. With the crankpin. Gordon. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna say that the reskin for crankpins for Gordon and Henry are difficult because I couldn't color in like this part, like the center bit, until I figured out that's actually not the side where I have to it's the wheel itself. Oh, and I see I also got a lot of James.
Same.
I even got the especially the Midland one. I think you've requested for a reskin.
Yeah, I did that. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I did request that. Though looks more maroon rather than crimson.
Yeah, but hey. Also, Percy. And I do Kobe, but we don't see his bogeys, which is sad. Anyway, let's go
No,
to
Toby
Duck.
kind of worked. Also, you did on
Yep,
Duck too.
yep, Duck. And I even did Donald and Douglas. Yeah, I know those are technically not baked because they're just 2010s, but baked, but I think it kind of works.
It does.
So I'm wondering if someone could make a mission for Thomas and Percy to remove the lamps, like some people, including yourself, did remove the lamps for the '06 Thomas.
Well, just the lamp. Well, just for Thomas because Percy is not a bother. I think.
Yeah, I know it's not a bother, but there are London, yes, London Bridge side. Yeah, he made a another machine for that 06 09 style 06 styled Percy. Yeah,
Ah,
with
yes.
text. Yeah, it's that. However, there's a difference. You see that the textures are actually not the 09 one. It's actually the 06 texture style. It's just the 06 09 Percy with 06 textures.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, actually, no, better textures. There's the one. He says that he decided to do Percy because of the dome. As of far, you can see the lines which buffers it.
Does it?
Yeah, if you look far away, you can see like the outlines on the baked Percy and this Percy's domes.
I think I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, on the better texture one, he fixed it. It really looks good. I've also got a hey, did someone make a mesh edit version of Thomas but without the doors? I think there was one at the Branchline Crew site.
Really?
I say I think I can't remember I don't remember if it's still on the site or not. Let me check. Alright, so quick update. It was on the site, but it was deleted for unknown reason. So currently there is no Thomas with no doors. Yep. Door Thomas and Fire Thomas. So I got the both version 4 Thomases. On the right we have the Recreation 2.5. On the left we have the version 4 by Ricardo. They're both good. Ricardo, you here?
I ain't here.
Okay.
I'm still here, don't worry. I just lost the thoughts. Checking these models of Thomas.
Mm, get it? Constraints.
Anyone else to invite?
Um, I don't know. Let me check. There it is.
You know, you know what model I used to have, and I lost her.
You mean Alice?
Yeah, Alice, the first
Yeah, I've
version of
seen it.
Alice.
Yeah, I've seen it. You used in your Here the Engines Come remake about two years ago.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I had to reset my PC many times, but now I lost the model. The engine and the engine itself and the bogies. The only thing that survived were the tenders.
That's, that's good.
Not entirely that good, I think.
Mm,
Okay, so
yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
I remember that.
So yeah. So at first, the Train Sodor Lord made a Twitter post today saying that Will, Corey, and Grady model, but Will or had a different face. It's a Diesel 10 face, and honestly, I'm glad that they kind of changed it to make it not Diesel 10.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and there are like a bunch of unreleased 2010, 2012 content out there. Like there was a 2012 Porter. I believe there was also a 2012 Derek.
So bad that these never came to trains.
Yeah,
Oh, and 2010 Daisy and Salty.
yeah, and Emily as well.
Uh, uh, the model of Henry from the Flying Kipper crash.
Yeah, yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, and I'm actually very. I respect the man for making a flank keeper Henry Cash Henry because back then we could not rotate the invisible track, but now we can. So glad we made he made Henry like a scenery object. We have a 2012 Stepney with a scarlet face, and that just scares me.
Yeah, kinda. And whoever that, I think it's Tim. Yeah, it was Tim.
It could be Tim.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is Tim from the. And if I'm not mistaken, that one was Albert, the blue one.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Well, what's this? $09
Well,
Douglas real?
yeah, I believe so. Never release.
Yep. Yeah, next thing you tell me there's gonna be there's an '09 Oliver. Okay, maybe not, but
No,
maybe someone
no
out
one
there
said
will
oh
mention
09 Oliver. Oh, and lost models of tugs.
it. Yep.
Yeah, pretty cheap.
Yep. Oh, and here's the oh, is that the Trinity Lord's OC?
Yeah, yeah, it
Also,
is. That's
Also,
Steve
that's
Vincent,
who he was
apparently.
in the video. Here you have the very first model of James, which I have him currently. It's so funny looking back how things started and look at how they are now.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And the '09 Brad. That's a
And
really
oh my,
nice one. I like it.
yeah, and there's
Oh, Sodor Castle.
Sora Castle and Diesel. That
Well, apparently Jeff is kind of part. The works Diesel.
oh oh Jeff, yeah. Yeah,
Everyone seemed to be dying for that Thomas model, you know?
mhm.
Also, you know that that duck used to have a very different bogey from when it was first made.
Which duck?
The original '06 duck.
Oh, um, I believe I
Because
did see it.
because if you look at the video, Don on Richard Jordan's video, Donald and Douglas pass through Titmuth, then you'll see how Duck's bogey looked different back then.
Yeah. Oh, and there's the Scarlowy engines. We've seen Scarlowy, Peter Samster, Heine, but we haven't seen what Renee's look like. So here we are. Renee's the bulky looks different, and Duke.
Basically, basically, Renes and Sir Handel seem to have the MST nodal faces.
Look like it. Yeah. This one look cool as hell. I realize that. Yeah. Sorry about that.
What? What happened?
Nothing. I just passed a tweet with one of your screenshots, and I quickly passed it because it just looked.
And I think the guy itself, Shan Knox 17, was made a 2010 style wooden Red with Thomas in the video. But I think it was Lost. I remember watching it back in the day.
Yeah, I remember. And oh wow, the Judy and Jerome.
When was when it was when the adventure began was stream?
The adventure big. Wait, the adventure begins. Was in 2015.
Oh, I think that was 4 years before they closed the site.
Yeah. Well, they closed in 2018. So
Oh,
wait, 6,
2015,
7,
3 years then.
3 years. Yeah. Oh, and there's Percy. And there's Emily. You know what surprised me? When I first downloaded the 2012 Emily, one thing that surprised me was that his dependencies are to say it's 2010, but it's not 2010.
Actually, in the 2012 model, there is the face that was used for that beta 2010 version of Emily.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's that old video of Brad. I didn't think you saw it. Oh, you miss it.
Yeah, I think I've seen it. Don't worry. Don't worry, I've seen it.
Never mind.
Yeah, so what now? I invited some people.
Well, I was about to put forethought.
Okay.
Also, that video was the first time I saw that 2012 duck.
Yeah.
I like watching these kind of videos. Vintage.
Yeah.
All squared away. A lighter touch wouldn't go amiss, Ginty. See? Gotcha.
Also, Sodor Island Forms knows how to prevent his models to be leak. They are very secure.
Yeah.
Is this lot for me? Yep. Looks to be about, what, 8, 10 cars here?
Around 7, I think.
7 in a brake van?
7 and a brake van.
So that's 8.
8.
Perfect. Watch this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Also, about that book, about how Brad did his little forethought trick, that was an animated buggy they did.
All right, here we go. Whew. Show off. Like that, huh, Ginty?
Pretty swish.
Well, that, Ginty, my dear, is called using forethought. When you pick your point of reference, know your cars, and count your ties,
Forethought
you'll always
or
stop right
Billie
where you
Jean?
want to. Assuming you've counted right, of course. You just need to think ahead is all.
Yeah. So this force field thing, what is it?
Oh, it's real simple, Gins. Picked it up when I was back in.
Who did you pick it up from? I don't know a single engine on the island who does something so daft.
Hey. Yeah.
Do you know every engine on the island, Duck? Really?
Hey. Yeah.
It looks graceful, right?
It looks reckless.
I assure you, it is completely controlled.
How? How does he do his little slippery maneuver?
Forced thought.
Forethought.
So, how does he do it?
Well, he says he gauges the slip based on the number of sleepers between him and the trucks, so that he knows when to stop. He judges it from the flag in the yard. It's all very complicated.
Very complicated, isn't it? He says he bases it on the average truck length, too. I believe him there.
Pah! So this
Forethought.
forethought just sounds like a rubbish excuse for showboating if ever I saw one.
And you would know.
It's too bad you can't move that flag. That could make things difficult.
Yeah, or hide the sleepers. What you could do, Ginty, for next time, is tell Brad that you've had to add on 5 extra trucks.
And why would you do that?
Because Percy left them behind?
You could say that you took 5 trucks away and make the line shorter. This way, when Brad shows off again, his count will be completely wrong.
What? You think I'm going to purposely short a train by a few trucks just because James thought it was a brilliant idea? Not a chance. Brad gets it right every time. He knows how to count.
Yeah, leaps and bounds for an engine.
We all have our little tricks to help us out, and counting trucks is a real method, you know. Whenever I square trucks away in the yard, I like to picture in advance which truck should go onto which line.
That does sounds like a reference to shut up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, boy, just a bit more shunting, then we can get home.
Not old Bronco.
Yes, old Bronco, he needs to get up to the wagon works and...
And he's ancient. No.
What?
No, he's perfect. And not as short as any of the other trucks, are you? You, Bronco my lad, are the perfect truck to help us trip up Brad's fourth. Take it easy back there. Now, what was that all about?
It was probably because he's an empty old truck on the tail of a train.
I think the springs are shot. No wonder he's headed to the wagon works.
He'll be better off closer to the middle. Don't you think so, Ginty? You will let me know how it goes.
Naturally, James, you will be the first to know.
Perfect. So that's the 4 trucks in the flatbed, right?
Right.
And Bronco, right?
Right?
So, 6.5?
6.5.
Hello, Big Green. Didn't he seem like he was... Oh, no.
There he goes.
Oops.
Oh.
You see, Jinsey? Now that is forethought for you.
And how long have you been
poor
waiting to
Bronco.
say that?
A few days.
Just thought of it.
Yeah. We fall apart.
Was Henry part of this?
No.
No. I wish I'd thought of just distracting you, though.
Good thing you didn't. Unfortunately, I've got no flashy maneuver for getting Bronco righted.
Oh, Brad, young Bradley, the silly Yankee. I heard that you were showing off and you managed to break a truck.
Okay, that style of napper is really nice.
As I was saying, you really
Yeah,
put
don't
on
you think?
such an ostentatious truck gathering that the flaws were bound to show up eventually, mate. Despite the fact that on 2 separate occasions, you, my friend, were 5 trucks long and 5 trucks short, based on what Jinty's told me. Hey, now, what are you doing? Wait, hey! Ugh, real funny, Brad. Oh, that's just charming, isn't it?
You flinched.
You know, Brad, I think you're wasted as a shunter here. You should be a comedian. Ha 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 ha!
You flinched again.
Stop doing that!
Oh, look at you. Oh, so close up. I'm gonna get you. No, I'm not.
Seriously, Brad, stop it!
I think there might be some oil on the rails over here.
You keep doing that, you're gonna wear out the rails.
Oh, I should probably replace my brakes soon, huh?
I have to get out of here soon. I've got to leave. You're gonna make me late. You get your big, ugly American bunker out of my face and off my line.
You flinched again?
Get out of it. Stop it. I mean it.
So what is happening to Bronco then?
I didn't stick around long enough at the works to find out, but I'm sure he'll bounce right back.
Now what's this? Have you given up on that silly forethought thing?
Tell you what, I'll keep my forethought.
You stick with your Great Western way, and Jinty'll do, I guess, whatever Jinty does. Agreed?
Agreed. All right, let's square these trucks away.
What?
What?
Now I'm confused.
Don't you hear what Jinty said at the beginning?
Um,
He just heard what he said.
Chance. Brad gets it right every time. He knows how to count.
Okay, hear very
Leaps and
closely.
bounds for an engine.
We all have our little tricks to help us out, and counting trucks is a real method, you know. Whenever I square trucks away in the yard, I like to picture in advance which truck should go onto which line.
oh, that explains it also. I thought the yard was haunted, but it was just his imagination.
Nope.
Let's square these trucks away.
And that's how he does it. But something that is very moronic is that he shuns the trucks in always in the middle track.
Yeah, in the middle.
You see? Always in the same
Yeah.
track.
Always in the middle.
Hey, Mavis.
Jinty? So here's the thing. You realize you arrange the train the same way each time, right?
He doesn't
Like
get
he's
it.
always right there. What I'm saying, Jinty, is have you ever thought of just arranging the train to face the other direction?
Oh no.
I don't need to tell you how to do your job, though, I'm sure. Bye now, Jinty.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, language.
He literally was about to explode.
Wow, that was amazing.
Indeed. So what now?
Well, I have one thing. Let's see. He updated Alfred. If I will say I really like the update for your Steam team models.
Oh, you saw You saw the update then?
Yeah,
What do you think of it?
I like it. I like how all the engines have this shine on their side rods and wheels and whistles and handrails, I guess. Yeah, and though there is one downside to it, I had to redo all of my reskins.
Sorry about that,
Yeah,
but I had to update them.
yeah, it's fine. And that also made you manage to update your Emily reskin as well.
Emily Riskin?
And this one, I think you made it.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, I remember now. But wasn't a Riskin. I actually entered the colors in Blender.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's not an actual Riskin.
yeah, alright. Yeah. And there's also another downside, mixed with the Alfred. I noticed that the textures on this number and buffer beams are now part of the actual textures. Like, I noticed
On
this
the
when
cap,
I redid
like
my
on the one,
OC.
just like in the cap, just like in the
Like in this,
2006 model.
yeah. However, when I tried to put my nameplate on my when I did my OC, the nameplate's not there.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's actually now, it has to be put on the actual texture of the cap.
Oh, I'll admit that's a good idea. Though I actually do miss how it was before, but that's just me being nitpicky. Isn't that good update? Here's little Al, the duck. Bank.
I was almost about to send Lil Ow without her name, without without the lettering on their side tanks.
Almost.
Yeah, when I made her, I didn't put the nameplate. Yeah, when I put the textures on, when I put the textures in Lil Ow, I was almost when I made Lil Ow, I was almost about to send. I was almost about to send her without the leathery on the side tanks.
I'm just. I hear ya. Yeah. And so a question: what other what models are you planning to do on future?
Well, Kana's coming along, though there's no official face pack for her.
Connor? You mean the Connor and Caitlin?
I said Kana.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, from All Engines Go. That Kana.
Oh, I thought you said Connor, not. My bad.
Uh, I'm going to give you a Connor if you don't hear clearly next time.
Right.
I think Connor is everyone's favorite character to some in the fandom because he's literally based on a Dreyfus Hudson.
Yeah. And there's an All Engines Go Diesel now. So apart from the Kana, what other models are you planning on future?
I don't know. Can't can't see the future either.
Hmm. Well, you could do a diesel model like either Dennis, Diesel, Boko, Daisy, Harry Birds, Blur Dodge, the list goes on.
Hmm. Maybe because if I say something, well, everyone's going to have too much high expectations of me making them while I have my time making them.
Hmm.
I mean, it's all right that they like my models, though. I always need to have time to make them.
I get it. I mean, patience is key.
Yeah. In but in some other cases, like that sort of workshops, I know the Sodor route is going to take way a long time until it's released at last.
Yeah, I believe one of my friends, Andre, is like dying for it to be released. The same with some others, like some other content from sort of workshops, like Thomas, Daisy, Gordon, Henry, Annie Clarabelle,
Etc.
etc. Yeah, sorry for the pause. I was just thinking, why don't you? Have you planned on making some more rolling stock characters?
I've been thinking about something like that, though I can't tell because if I do,
Yeah, that'll be a spoiler. I get it.
yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah,
got
exactly.
Bruno. He's amazing.
Ah, yes, yeah, our dear brake car.
Yep, Caboose. Dan. Yeah. So, yeah, so your City of Turmoil, I like it, though there's one error, or not really error, and that's the running board. It's supposed to be black, I think.
What do you mean?
I get the City of Truro here. The running board, it's supposed to be black, not red.
Oh, is this meant to be questioning or nothing?
Uh, Nothing, just one thing I noticed when I was seeing. One thing I noticed when I put out all of the City of Churros I had, but yeah, I'm nitpicking again.
Hey, hey, careful not to scream in the microphone.
Sorry, still trying to get used to the microphone thing. I know I had it for a long time, but first time using it in stream. Here's Fergus. You know, at this point we run out of ideas. So how about we end the stream here? We've already passed over 2 hours.
I agreed.
Yes.
I'm already growing exhausted at this point.
Yeah, so we're both tired, so let's say our goodbyes and end the stream. So thank you everyone for watching the very first stream of 2023, and I hope we'll hope to see you again in the next stream. Goodbye.
Bye.